Good morning, boys and girls. It's Monday again, and today is the 25th of January 2021, and I'm back. So, in our week 3 pack, we begin as always with our spellings. And this week we are practicing the sound made using either a U or an O. And let's look at our words this week. So you can repeat them after me. Come, some, must, under, coming, love, money, above, month, from, enough, and doesn't. And for our spelling activity, we are working off a Unit 11 this week. And you'll see here some examples of the sound using the U, umbrella, and using the O, monkey, monkey. You hear that sound. Now question 1 asks you to circle the letters that represent the sound in each list word. So we go down through the words and we circle either the U or the O in the words. Now there are a few words where actually O and U work together to make the sound. For example, in double, bull. So here you have d and then bull. So the O and the U are working together there to make the sound. Also in enough, in the O and the U there. Country as well, the O and the U. In young there as well, y, 3 sounds there, so the O and the U again are making the sound. So for all of the others, you're either circling an O or a U, but with those exceptions, you're circling an O and a U. Question 2 then asks you to write any other letters that can represent the sound. Now we've just done it, haven't we? So I'm going to write it in here to the grapheme chart that sometimes it's O and U that make the sound. And then you can choose one of the OU words as an example here. Okay, so you've got the OU making the sound. You could write the word young or enough, one of those OU words. Question 3 then asks you to do the dots again, to draw 1 dot for every sound in each list word, each word that has a line beside it. So listen carefully as I read out the words and you can draw a dot for each sound you hear. Come, k, some, s, must, st. Under, d, coming, k, love, v. Rush, sh. Such, s, ch. Junk, j, k. Sun, s, n. One, w, n. Money, e. Above, b, v. Month, th. Lunch, ch. Front, f, t. Colour. Oh, there's another OU word we hadn't spotted earlier. And the sounds are k, and young, y, Enough. And we don't have to do enough. It doesn't have a line beside it, so we just finish at young. Moving on to our maths then, and today we are revising the 3 times tables. So we're going to be answering some word problems related to the 3 times tables, which we were practicing last week. Now, some of you may know the 3 times tables by now really well in your head. Some of you might be just a little bit unsure of some of the answers. So in your pack, you will find a copy of the 3 times tables. So you can take that out now to help you if you need it. Now, if you think you can manage without it, brilliant. Just put it aside and don't use it if you don't think you need it. So every question on this page will be related to the 3 times tables. So if you know the 3 times tables, you will be able to answer every question on this page. Now let's look at question 1 then. And it's all about baskets of flowers. And you'll see there at the top we have some beautiful flower baskets, red, blue and yellow. Question 1A asks you, how many red flowers in 3 baskets? So let's first look at how many red flowers there would be in 1 basket. Can you count for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 in 1 basket, and we have to find out how many are in 3 baskets, 3 lots of 6. So we can do 6 times 3. We could also do 3 times 6. It would give us the same answer. Now, if you know your 3 times tables, you will know the answer to this question. If you're not sure, take a peek at the 3 times tables in your pack. Look for 6 times 3 or 3 times 6. It's the same thing to find the answer. Question B then asks you how many blue flowers would be in 7 baskets. So, how many are in 1 basket? 3. So that will be 3 times 7. Question C says how many yellow flowers in 3 baskets. So let's see how many are in 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow flowers. So that would be 4 times 3. Question D, how many blue flowers in 10 baskets? Can you predict what I'm going to say? What is the question for this one? How many blue flowers in 10 baskets? 10 times 3, or 3 times 10. And then you write your answer. Now moving on to question 2, and anyone who's a gardener will know a lot about all these kind of things you would find when you're planting flowers and tending to your garden. So there's plant food, soil, bark and compost. And they all come in bags. Plant food comes in a 5-litre bag, it's a bit smaller. Then there's a big bag of soil, 10 litres. Big bag of bark, 8, and compost, 9 litres. And the question asks you how many litres would be in 3 bags of each. So how many litres of plant food would there be if you had 3 bags? 3 times 5. 3 times 10. 3 times 8. And 3 times 9. So again, use your 3 times tables to help you find the answers. Question 3 then shows 2 people, Jane and Ali. And they both have plant food. Now Jane bought one big huge 20-litre bag of plant food, a big sack of plant food. Ali, however, bought smaller bags, but he bought 3 of them, 3 7-litre bags. And the question asks you who has more. Does Jane have more in her one big bag, 20 litres? Or does Ali have more by having 3 bags with 7 litres in each bag? 3 times 7. So you write the name of the person who has more. And once you've worked out who has more, tell me how much more for question B. Do they have 2 litres more, 10 litres more, 1 litre more? How much more do they have? Question C then says, how many litres are there in 3 20-litre sacks? So they're asking you if you had 3 huge sacks of plant food, 3 lots of 20, how much would you have altogether? Now, that means 3 times 20. And you're probably thinking, well, the times tables don't go up to 20. We don't do 3 times 20. But there's a way you can work this out. So 3 lots of 20. We're going to forget for a minute that the 0 is here. And I want you to work out for me just 3 times 2. Now, whatever 3 times 2 makes, write that answer here and then put a 0 on the end and you'll get the correct answer for 3 times 20. So 3 2s are something, put it here, and then put a 0 on the end. And that will get you the right answer for 3 times 20. Question 4 then just asks you to fill in the blanks in a series of 3 times tables questions. So again, if you know your tables, this shouldn't be too bad for you. If you're not sure of 1 or 2 of them, take a peek at your 3 times tables and write out these tables with the missing answer included. Now for our literacy work today, it's quite short and it'll be quite easy for you, I think. It's compound words we're looking at today. And compound words are words that are made out of 2 smaller words being joined together to make a new word, a bigger word. So for example, earth and quake would join together to make the word earthquake. And quake on its own just means to shake. So when the earth shakes, there's an earthquake. Eye and ball make eyeball. Pop and corn make popcorn. Black and berry make blackberry. Basket and ball make basketball. Butter and fly make butterfly. Tooth and brush make toothbrush. Snow and flake make snowflake. Fire and place make fireplace. And rain and bow make rainbow. Here you're being asked to write a compound word on the line at the end using the picture clues to help you. So for example, we have this cloud here with rain coming out of it. And we have this picture here. Join the 2 words together to make a new word. And it will be one of the words on your word list here. And the same with the others. Join the first and the second word together to make a new word. And your new word at the end will be a compound word. So that's our work for today, boys and girls. If you get time, go on to SumDog. This week the SumDog activities are related to money, which we'll be looking at later in the week. And just to let you know, just when we're talking about money, this week in your Maths pack you will see that there are only 3 pages. There are 1 for today, then there's 1 for tomorrow and Wednesday. And you'll see that there isn't one for the 28th and 29th, which is Thursday and Friday. That's because on Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing practical work, practical counting work related to money and to change in particular. So we looked at change, or began to look at calculating change last Friday. And I know it was very difficult, and it always is in P4 when you start to look at change. And you couldn't possibly understand it all in one day. So on Thursday and Friday, our maths lessons are going to be quite practical related to change. Also, if you get time today, or definitely during the week anyway, continue with your reading. So I'll send you out reading books, and they will be books that you can do AR quizzes as well. Now, I'm sending you books. I'll send you the name of books, I should say, that you can access on Oxford Owl. Okay? So you can read them as your reading book and then take a quiz on them. Okay? Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.